Connect Plus Primary 4 Activity Book Term 1 Unit 1 Part 1. Page 6. Activity Book Unit 1 What Can I Do? Lesson 1 My Body. 1. Match and write. Look at the picture. Choose the correct word. Number 1. Digestive system. Number 2. Respiratory system. 3. Bones and muscles. Exercise 2. Read and complete. Use these words. 1. When we eat, we chew and swallow our food. 2. A liquid changes the food in our stomach into energy and nutrients. 3. We breathe air through our nose into our lungs. 4. The oxygen in our lungs is passed to the blood. 5. Blood is pumped around our body by the heart. 6. A what is made up of all the bones in the body? A skeleton. 7. What are attached to our bones and they lift and move our bones? Muscles. Page 7, Exercise 1, Look and color. 1. Color the heart red. Find the heart. Yes, it is. Here it is. So you will color it red. 2. Color the lungs pink. 3. Color the stomach yellow. 4. Color the blood blue. 5. Color the muscles orange. And 6. Color the bones green. Page 8, Activity Book, Lesson 2, Our Senses, Exercise 1. Find, circle, and match the sense with the correct sentence. First, let's find the words and circle it. Sight, taste, touch, smell, hearing. We have 5 senses here. Let's complete the following sentences with the correct sense. 1. Ali is my favorite Egyptian dish. Ali here is a name of food. An Egyptian dish. So this is taste. 2. The leaves of this plant feel soft like an animal's fur. So here I'm touching something and I feel it's soft. It's touch. Number 3. Mr. Salah breathed deeply when he walked into the rose garden. When I breathe, this is what? And I smell something. Smelling. Very good. Rose garden. Number 4. Nadia saw that the red, purple, and gold colors of the fireworks were beautiful. When I see colors, this is sight. Very good. 5. Omar left the room because the music was too loud. Music here is hearing. Excellent. Exercise 2. Read and circle the correct words. People who are deaf or can't hear well can learn sign language. This is a language where we use our hands or feet. What is the sign language? We use what? Our hands, faces, and bodies to communicate. So sign language is the same or different in each country? It's different. And people use sight or smell. People use sight instead of hearing to understand what people are saying. People who are blind. Blind people cannot hear or see. Cannot see well. Can learn to read braille. Braille is a code using a different combination of dots or letters. What is the braille code? It's like that. What do you see here? Yes, we use dots to make a letter, a punctuation mark, or a word. People hear or feel the dots with their fingers. What do you see in the picture? They feel the dots with their fingers, so they are using hearing or touch instead of sight to read. They use touch. Exercise 3. Work in pairs. Look at the braille code. This is a braille code. Each group of dots means one letter. Try to write a short message, of course, using the braille code, to your partner, and your partner will try to guess what is your message. So this is a nice game. Try to use the braille code and your friend will try to read the message you write. Page 9. Exercise 1. Rewrite the sentences with capital letters. Remember, capital letters are used at the beginning of sentences, questions, with proper nouns, and with the nationalities, with the languages and names of the cities and countries, and also we use it with famous places, and we use it with the names of the days and months too. So number 1, they loved Egyptian food when they lived in Cairo. Beginning of the sentence should be capital letter. Egyptian here should be capital E because it's a nationality, and Cairo is the name of a city, capital C. 2, Mr. Gamal prefers Arabic music to African music. So what are the words here need capital letter? Mr., very good, titles. Gamal, proper noun, prefers Arabic. Arabic here is nationality. Arabic music to African music. So Arabic and African needs capital letters. 3, Louis Braille invented the Braille code. So here are proper nouns, Louis, Braille, and Braille. Needs capital letters. 4, Mrs. Azza reads Braille because she can see well. So Mrs. again is a title, needs capital letter. Azza proper noun and Braille proper noun. 5, the English roses in London in August smelled sweet. So the beginning of the sentence, the English nationality needs capital E, London name of the city, and August name of a month. All of these needs capital letters. 6, the pyramids, famous place, are the most famous landmark in Giza. So the beginning of the sentence, the, and pyramids, capital B, and Giza, name of a city, capital G. 7, American Sign Language is different to Spanish Sign Language. So American here nationality and Spanish both needs capital letters. 8, we visited Luxor in June and went to the Karnak Temple. Karnak Temple is a very famous temple in Luxor. So we here is capital W, beginning of sentence, Luxor name of a city in Egypt, and June is a name of a month, and Karnak Temple, because it's a famous place, need to be in capital letters. Exercise 2, correct the mistakes. Each sentence has 1 or 2 mistakes. So first you will find the mistakes and correct it. Maybe it's 1 or 2. Number 1, the book answer it for you. The elephants and rhinos were the most popular animals at the zoo. What is the mistake here? Yes, elephants here is a common noun. It's not a proper noun to write it in capital letters. So no need to write it in capital letter. It should be small letter. Number 2, Mr. and Mrs. Bahgat stayed in Aswan for the weekend. Yes, weekend here, no need to be capital letter. We said we can write Sunday, Monday, Tuesday in capital letters, yes. But weekend is a common name or common noun, so no need to write capital letter. The next one, many temples were built by King Ramses II. Temples here, I'm not talking about certain temple, so it's a common noun. No need to be capital. And also King Ramses is a famous king here. So both words here should be capital letters, the K and the R. Okay? 4, Tamer went to Luxor in February to see his grandparents. So February like that is wrong. It should be capital letter. And grandparents also should be small letter because it's a common noun. No need to be capital. But names of the months should be capital letter. The last one, number 5, Cairo, Alexandria, Giza, and Port Said are the largest cities in Egypt. Cairo here is a small letter and it's a city name, so it should be capital letter. And cities here is a capital C, which is no need to write it capital. It's a common name. So it should be small letter. So you have to find the mistakes first and then rewrite the sentences in the correct forms, and do like that also in the test. Lesson 3, page 10, exercise 1, complete the table, then write R for regular form or I for the irregular form. Remember, in the present simple, the regular form just add S. Anything else is irregular form. So in the infinitive form do, with he, she, and it will be does. We add es, so that's why it's an irregular form. Let's complete the table. Writes in the infinitive will be write. So it's regular because we just add S. Watch, watches, irregular. Fixes, fix in the infinitive. It's an irregular because we add ES. Have in the infinitive will be has, and again it's an irregular form. Is in the infinitive form is. Be, very good. So be becomes is, and of course it's an irregular form. Understand will be understands, and we just add S here, it's a regular form. Carries will be carry, the Y changes into IAS, so it's an irregular form. Play, plays, regular. Finish, finishes, we add ES, so it's an irregular verb. Now let's read and complete the facts about the brain. Fact file. All you are gonna do is correct the verb between the brackets in the present form again, and it's all about the brain. The brain is it. So most of these verbs will use the same present form of he, she, and it. Let's correct the verbs between the brackets. 10 fun brain facts. Number 1. The brain is, because I have verb to be here, and verb to be is. The brain is the most important organ of the body. 2. An adult brain weighs about 1,400 grams. 3. About 75% of the brain is made up of water. 4. Your brain continues to grow until you are about 18 years old. 5. Your brain uses about 20% of the oxygen and blood in your body. 6. Information travels from your body to your brain at 420 kilometers per hour. 7. Every minute, about 1 liter of blood flows through the brain. 8. While you are sleeping, your brain goes through all the memories of the day. 9. The average brain has 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts a day. 10. When you are awake, your brain makes enough electricity to power a small light bulb. Page 11, exercise 1. Read and choose the correct answer for you. So each one of you may have different choices. I will answer the following questions according to myself. What about you? Let's read the questions and see my choices. Number 1. Is at school I like A. Creative subjects like art and music. B. Math and science subjects. C. All subjects. For me, I like creative subjects like art and music. 2. At the weekend I like A. Playing sports. B. Doing quizzes. C. Drawing pictures. For me, I like in the weekend playing sports. What about you? 3. I practice math every day. B. Sometimes. C. Only in the math lessons. For me, I practice math every day. 4. I listen to music. A. Every day. B. Sometimes. C. Never. For me, I sometimes listen to music. So these answers depends on me. You may have different choices. Okay, exercise 2. Read and answer. Before we answer these questions, let's read this box. Did you know the left hemisphere of the brain controls the right side of the body, and the right hemisphere controls the left side of the body? More people use their right hand to write with. Some people who are left-handed are very creative and artistic. So, number 1, which hemisphere of the brain controls the right side of the body? The left side. Yes, very good. The left side of the hemisphere controls the right side of the body. Number 2, are most people right-handed or left-handed? He said here that most of the people or more people use the right hand. So most of the people are right-handed. Question number 3 here, are you right-handed or left-handed? Now he's talking to you, so we may have different choices here. I will answer it according to myself, so I am a right-handed person. What about you? Do you use the right or left hemisphere of your brain for your favorite activities. Because I'm a right-handed person, so I use my left hemisphere. So I use the left hemisphere of my brain for my favorite activities. What about you? You may have different choices. Thank you very much for listening. متنساش تعمل لايك وسبسكرايب لو أول مرة تشوف القناة، واللي عايز معلومات زيادة يتابعنا على الفيسبوك والانستجرام، هيلاقي اللينكس تحت الفيديو. وما تنساش تتابع نفس اليونت دوت على الكونكت ستودنتس بوك في 2 parts برضو اليونت 1. وما تنساش تتابع part 2 للأكتيفيتي بوك. See you soon. Bye.